evening, ladies and gentlemen. I, Mansi Parekh Gohil, welcome you on behalf of JAYA Travel. Everybody doing good? Yes. Everybody ready for the incredible drama that we have lined up for you? Super. Well, they say that the world is a book, and those who do not travel read only a page. But we at JAYA Travel promise you that if you wish, we can make you read the entire book of the world, and still you will have places you've never been to. किशोर कुमार जी ने बड़ी सुंदरता से गाया था, और आप भी आज गा सकते हैं मेरे साथ, कि जिंदगी का सफर है ये कैसा सफर, कोई समझा नहीं, कोई जाना नहीं। लेकिन जया ट्रैवल के साथ सफर करेंगे तो आप सफर समझ भी जाएंगे और आपको बहुत बहुत मजा भी आएगा। 1974 से शुरू हुआ जया ट्रैवल आज पूरी दुनिया को अपनी मुट्ठी में ले चुका है। टिकटिंग, पासपोर्ट, होटल, वीजा, रिटेल कस्टमर्स हो या कॉर्पोरेट क्लाइंट्स, बॉलीवुड सेलिब्रिटीज हो या म्यूजिकल कॉन्सर्ट, सबके लबों पे जया ट्रैवल का नाम होता है। बट इससे भी, यस, डेफिनेटली अ बिग राउंड ऑफ अप्लॉज फॉर दैट। लेकिन इससे भी ज्यादा सुंदर बात यह है that JAYA Travel believes in giving back, and they do this through the JAYA Foundation for Service of Society, which helps needy students and supports them. Well, hats off to this generous venture, and I think, ladies and gentlemen, that deserves a big round of applause. कहते हैं, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's start this beautiful evening celebrating the journey of JAYA Travel. Can we have the AV, please?
In 1974, we started a JAYA Travel from the dining table. It was started with me and my wife working in one-bedroom apartment. As today, we have 12 offices in USA, Canada, and India. Travel industry is a very competitive business, and to survive, it provides best fare to our clients and the best service. Where JAYA Travel is different from our competitor is we have a customer service department. Customer service department is where if our clients are not happy about any issues regards to from the day they come in and walk into my office to purchase a ticket till they come back from their vacation, and if there is any issue raised, we want to make sure that that complaint is escalated to customer service department. Since JAYA Travel customers are from India, Mumbai office was opened in April of 1990. Started with 2 people. Presently, we have about 35 people working in this company. We have a JAYA Charitable Foundation Trust because we believe in giving back to the community. In 2005, we have opened up a JAYA Rehabilitation Center in Petara, Kutch. Nowadays, everyone knows that airlines offer the lower fare on their website. But I want to tell you that we offer the same fare plus best service to our customers.
This company's name is kept on my name till today. From 1975, we've been doing excellent service as JAYA Travel.
JAYA Travels is today a name to reckon with in the corporate circles. We are known for honesty, fair pricing and reliability. We strive hard to satisfy the customer by giving them the best of service 24/7.
I'm from New York. I've been using JAYA Travel for a couple of years now.
And I'm from Michigan, USA. I've been associated with JAYA Travel since 1976.
And I'm very proud of it.
The best fare.
The best of service.
I'm very satisfied.
I highly recommend JAYA Travel.
Indeed, a wonderful, wonderful journey, and this is just the start. Well, they say that behind every successful man is a beautiful woman. और अरविंद भाई ने तो ये साबित कर ही दिया है अपनी कंपनी का नाम अपनी पत्नी के नाम से रख के। अरविंद भाई शाह इज अ डायनामिक पर्सनालिटी विद अ स्टैगरिंग एंटरप्रेन्योरियल स्पिरिट, और वो मानते हैं कि मेहनत और लगन से आप कोई भी काम करो तो आप दुनिया हासिल कर सकते हो। He believes in customer care and 24/7 customer satisfaction. और इन्हीं मजबूत पायों पे Jaya Travel का foundation है. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for the President of Jaya Travel, Mr. Arvind Shah, and the Vice President of Jaya Travel, Mrs. Jaya Shah. Good evening, Arvind bhai. Good evening, Jaya.
Good evening. Do I have to do the testing?
Yes, you can just say 1, 2, 3, 4 and start.
Okay. I see Sameer ji sitting there. Sameer ji, ये जो आपने देखा ना मेरा पोज मेकअप को, जो सही कुछ मिल सकता है काम बॉलीवुड में, कुछ हो सकता है अपना काम काज, क्योंकि इस बिजनेस में अभी कुछ रहा नहीं है, कुछ चेंज कर लेते हैं. Anyway, I want to thank you very much. Thank you for all the guests who are here. Really appreciate it. It's been a long journey, and I'm glad throughout this 25 years, more than 25 years, we are still standing and keeping our heads above the water. And that's because of the friends, customers, everybody of you. So I personally want to thank you for being here and joining us for this event. Thank you again.
अरविंद भाई, जया बेन, मुझे आप दोनों से थोड़े क्वेश्चंस पूछने थे, बिकॉज मैं इतने सारे पिक्चर्स देख रही हूँ, कब से हम सब देख रहे हैं, और इतनी फैसिनेटिंग जर्नी रही है. आप दोनों ने साथ में ये जर्नी, आप चले हो हाथ हाथ पकड़ के. तो आई वांट टू आस्क यू समथिंग. आप हंस रहे हैं. आई वांट टू आस्क यू, आप दोनों का फेवरेट डेस्टिनेशन कौन सा है?
इटली.
इटली. आपका भी? क्यों?
वही तो हेवन है.
Heaven.
Heaven है. If you have not seen the Italy, then you have not seen the heaven. That's what I personally believe.
Right.
Okay.
और इटालियन गर्ल्स भी बहुत खूबसूरत हैं, है ना?
Absolutely.
जल्दी absolutely बोल दिया आपने. लेकिन another question. Normally जब normal couples होते हैं, अगर वो एक दूसरे से रूठ जाते हैं, argument हो जाती है, तो अलग अलग रूम में चले जाते हैं. लेकिन आप दोनों में अगर कोई झगड़ा या ऐसा कुछ होता है, तो आप कहाँ जाते हो?
मैं तो लास वेगस चले जाता हूँ.
वेगस सीधा?
हाँ.
What happens in Vegas stays
in Vegas. Absolutely right.
और जया जी, आप बोलिए, आप कहाँ जाती हैं?
मैं तो घर पे बैठती हूँ.
ये अच्छा है, आप घर पे रहती हैं और अरविंद जी चले जाते हैं. चलो, सुपर्ब है. लेकिन झगड़े की बात नहीं करनी है, बिकॉज आई थिंक आज वी आर सेलिब्रेटिंग समथिंग रियली स्पेशल.
Right.
और आप दोनों का एक दूसरे के प्रति जो प्यार है, जो लगाव है, जो रिस्पेक्ट है, वो तो हम देख ही रहे हैं. और अब बुलाते हैं आपके प्यार के प्रतीक को, जो जया ट्रैवल का नाम 7वें आसमान तक ले जाएगा. प्लीज पुट योर हैंड्स टुगेदर, लेडीज एंड जेंटलमैन, फॉर द फ्यूचर ऑफ जया ट्रैवल. the future of Jaya Travel, Mr. Akshay Shah. I'd like to request Mr. Arvind Shah and Mrs. Jaya Shah to come on stage.
Okay, Akshay, take it over.
Good evening. Hello, everybody. Hello. So, we have multi-languages. Let me try something. Kya mere? Kem cho? And then namaste, I guess, right, everybody? Well, it is an honor and pleasure to be here in front of all of you, our family, our friends, and our customers. Thank you. Thank you for coming and taking time to be with us today. So, a little bit about Jaya Travel. Mansi did a great job of talking a little bit about it. My job is to give you a little bit more. So, who are we? As Mr. Shah said in his video, starting from a table in a kitchen, mom and dad over a phone, to now travel from the US and India to anywhere in the world. Our mission, what do we do? Why are we here? We are here to provide you, our customers, with exclusive services all related to travel. We strive to outdo ourselves. We have to get better and better every day. As Mr. Shah said, it's a very competitive market out there in travel. So we do that to be competitive and make ourselves better through customer service, reliability, speed, and accuracy of service. Now the last one's very interesting, accuracy of service. People say, what are you doing? You're not building anything. Why does it have to be accurate? Well, there's examples where someone, an agency, took a reservation from a customer. He wanted to go to Chennai and then ended up in Chandigarh. So you have to be perfect in where you're trying to do this job, otherwise you never know where you're going to end up. That being said, giving back to the community. We have great people in the organization, and the only great people can happen is if you allow yourself to give to the community and create great people. So with that, Jaya Travel gives continuously. We have the rehab, Jaya Rehab in Bidra, but we also give to the Cancer Foundation, and I don't know if you knew about this huge storm that hit the eastern part of the United States called Hurricane Sandy. And we gave efforts to help those people who lost their homes over there as well. Thank you, yes. So, Jaya Travel, complete travel management, beginning to end, whether you're one person, 4, or 50 to hundreds of people. We help you. We help you get from one place to another. We can do it not only through air tickets, but we have hotel reservations, tours. We have from cruises, packages, and whatever your dreams you may have, we can make them reality for you. And how do we make it with a reality? What do? We do it with a smile. It's important. That smile helps our staff to keep giving. It's contagious, and it helps us to, and I'm sure a lot of you have seen this when you come to our office. They're all smiling. With those people, we're able to deliver exceptional service, right? And with those people, their ideas and thoughts help us to improve how we service you. Some of the ideas, these are packages that we not only work with other vendors, but we create ourselves, and we can offer these to you. So as you can see, Thailand, Dubai, Goa, Himachal, anything you wish. One's missing in here, which my apologies. Apparently heaven is missing on here, which is Italy. So please, my mistake on that. If you want to go to heaven, we can send you there too, apparently. Now, along with the leisure, we are proud to service our corporates, and we thank you for attending today. You are everything to us as well, and we appreciate all of your business. And those of you who work with the corporate, who have another corporation that's not listed on here, you please do call us. We would love to put your name on this fantastic list of our great customers. So thank you, all of you. Now, the JTC, why we're all here. What is this about? If you read up here, it says it's a referral program. I'm sure you guys have in India a large amount of schemes that come out. For us, this is not a scheme. It isn't. This is a way to tell all of you how grateful we are of you doing business with us. The fact is that without everyone in the crowd tonight, we would not be where we are today. And therefore, this program is just our way of giving back to you doing business with us. Because you have so many choices, we really appreciate you choosing us. So to go about the little brief things, we give you points for every purchase, right? And the points can be earned for various different products. Now I'm going to give you the list, but it doesn't stop there about your purchases. With the amount of advertising, billboards, radio, news, papers, and TV, it's hard for a company to get the word out. The best examples I can give you of how business happens, I think in India is, you know what, when you go to a movie and you say, someone goes and sees the opening night, you'll get one of two answers. Arey yaar, dekha tha, mat jao udhar, time mat waste karo, right? Or you'll hear something like, that was superb, you should definitely go. I've already gone 3 times since the last 24 hours it's open. Right? You hear that. This restaurant is awesome. This place is fantastic. You making us who we are today, I believe you know that JAYA Travel Service is something to talk about. And what we're asking you on this example, all of you are number 1. We would like you to please tell others, and they will become number 2. And then when they tell others, for you being the first one to talk about it and them telling others, they'll be your stage 3, and so on to stage 4. So what does that mean? So we have Mr. Shah here. Mr. Ranjendra Shah bought a package for 80,000 rupees. He earns, based on that, 2,400 points. He refers to Meeta Shah. Meeta Shah also bought a package worth 80,000 rupees. She gets her points, but guess what? Because Mr. Rajendra Shah brought Meeta Shah to us, we reward Mr. Rajendra Shah with 240 points from Meeta Shah's transactions. She still gets hers, but we give you, again, as a thank you for bringing Meeta Shah to us, we give you that point. And then Meeta Shah invites Niti Shah to come in. Again, because Rajendra Shah started it, it comes down and he gets the benefit as well. So as you can see, when we hear you speak, when we ask of you to spread our good word, your word for us is gold, and we want to pay you back accordingly, right? This is the list of all the thank you items we can give you. It's extensive, and I promise you this list will grow, and we'll put more and more things on here for you to utilize your points with. But just to take an example of a few of them, we have at 6,000 points, you can have a nice, we give you a coupon for a white restaurant in Gurgaon. 12,000 points, you get movie tickets at Inox and PVR from, I think you guys call it 1.5 lakhs. My US conversion in numbers is a little bit tough to Indian conversion, so bear with me too. You can get upgrades, and then for 16 lakhs, I think, you can get a tour in Kenya And for 30 lakhs, you can get a tour of the US. Now, these numbers may seem large, but we've done some analysis based on some of your guys' travel, and within a year, some of you who travel quite a bit would be able to earn these no problem. I just want to say thank you for allowing us to take a few minutes of your time. Right?
Well, I have a couple of questions because I was really paying attention to everything that you were saying. And I was, watching the slides. But the first question, I'm sure a lot of people in the audience are also waiting to ask, is why the JAYA Tour Club and what is its significance?
Okay. Mansi, thank you. Again, now that I can see all of you, the JAYA Tour Club is for you. It is our way of just simply saying thank you. You guys have done everything. We may not say it when you call and book a ticket with us, but through this program, please take it as our thank you. And we hope that you enjoy with it.
Great. Also the logo, the JTC logo is really colorful. It's almost like a rainbow. Is there any significance to
Absolutely.
the colors?
Everything we do is with significance, right?
Yeah.
So first of all, the way in the dance, if you saw how he brought the J and then the T came and then the C, so that makes up the design of the JTC. And then when we thought about the colors, if you see the JTC colors there, it represents, it's like a rainbow, but they're not in the rainbow order, because it's each of those colors, you can find one of those colors in any country's flag in the world.
Wow,
Yes, so we're bringing the world to you through that logo.
that's amazing. Also, you talked about references. How many direct references can one provide?
Very good question. So, let me ask you a question to help me answer that question.
Okay.
How many friends do you have?
On Facebook, 3,000.
3,000. That's, wow. Okay, how many do you talk to within, let's say, a week?
A week? My husband will be able to answer that better, but since he's not here. Around 60?
60?
Yeah.
Well, as this is a gratitude program,
Mm-hmm.
it wouldn't be right for us to just say, give 2 and that's it. So if you talk to 60, then all 60 will be your direct reference. And
Oh.
so please, Mansi, talk to the first 60, and then you have 3,000 more to go after for me.
Oh, I'm sure it's not just thousands, it's going to be millions of people.
God
actually.
bless from your mouth to God's ears.
Well, the last question, because we've got a lot of information, but I'm sure a lot of us have a lot more questions that we want to ask. So where can we get more information about this from?
Absolutely. One of the easiest places that you could do is from the comfort of your own home. You can go to jayatravel.in, our website. You can book hotels, cars, and tickets on there as well. And they have the information of how to register and what JTC is there. Additionally, the way I would prefer you to do it is to please come and visit us at our office here in Bangalore.
Oh, perfect. Personalized customer care.
Absolutely.
Well, thank you so much. A big round of applause for Mr. Akshay. And at this moment, I'd like to call on stage the pillars of JAYA, without whom this company would not be what it is. At first, I'd like to call on stage Dedia and Mrs. Ramila-ben Dedia, because they have been a part of JAYA Travel from the inception. Mrs. Ramila-ben since 1990 has been a part of the JAYA Travel business, and she has been servicing with Air India since 25 years. And also Mr. Devsi Dedia, who's been a great strength and a great support system. I'd like to call on stage Mr. Arvind Shah and Mrs. Jaya Shah to come on stage.
Mansi,
Yes.
along with my Fui and Fua, there's another person that we have to bring on stage. And I'd like to tell you all about him. I would let you to say he's my big brother. And this person was probably born with a cell phone attached to his head. He's always on it. The fact is, he started in 1992 with us, and he's been with us till today. Dependable, loyal, fantastic, problem solver, great friend, not only to me and my family, actually I shouldn't say even friend, he is family now, but to all of you who know him. He's the one and only, our general manager, Mr. Ajay Tanna. Come on up. With that, we'd like to do a recognition. By the way, a lot of companies out there have 24/7 service, but none as great as his service. I'll tell you that for a fact, right? We'd like to honor you with this plaque. It says, thank you for all of your tireless efforts, spirit, and devotion. Thank you for all of your long hours, dedication, and perseverance. You have been the driving force behind the growth of our company, for which we are very grateful. In recognition of your many services of outstanding and meritorious service to the company, awarded to Ajay Tanna, General Manager, JAYA Travel.
A big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. This is indeed a very, very special moment. The core team of JAYA Travel, thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for being here on stage. Mr.
Just want to let you know that the bags you have received, what Akshay mentioned about JAYA Tour Club, you have a brochure in there and you have a registration. Just two things I want to add. You can become a member by buying any tickets, packages, cruises, anything, except visas and passport services. Anything else qualifies to earn those points. So please take the advantage. And again, thank you very much.
I'd like to call on stage a man who was just going to stand here, look at you, and read what's going on in that naughty little mind of yours. He's been a part of the JAYA family since years and has performed almost 12 shows in the US for JAYA. His show is the Extrasensory Perception Show, and clairvoyance, telekinesis, telepathy, all these big wig words, उनके बाएं हाथ का खेल है. आज वो स्टेज पे आएंगे और ऐसे ऐसे अजूबे करेंगे आप सबके लिए कि आप एकदम चकित हो जाएंगे. I am very excited for his show, and I'm sure you all will be looking forward to it too. Please put your hands together for India's own Yuri Geller, Mr. Deepak Rao.
Yes, my name is Deepak Rao. I am essentially and majorly into mind-opening corporate training sessions. But that apart, what you will see me do now is something that I do for very select audiences, just about 5, maybe 7 times a month. Before I begin with the mechanics of the main presentation, just a 2-minute introduction. You see, I am sure all of you here are familiar, let us say, with the concept of magicians, but in sharp contrast to a magic show. I say that because this is not a magic show. In sharp contrast, if I were to ask you, tell me, would there be anyone here who has seen a show or a demonstration on the power of suggestion or the power of concentration? Something on the lines of ESP or on the lines of mind-to-mind communication. Would there be anyone who has seen a show to that effect? Oh, my show. Okay, otherwise you see, I'm not surprised. Nobody else? Okay, to the best, I'm not really surprised because to the best of my knowledge, I don't think there is anyone else in Asia, Far East, Middle East, even Africa and Australia who present this particular form of a science. And probably all across the globe, all across the world, I don't think there are more than a handful of individuals who specialize in this subject. The subject has numerous mastheads under the domain of ESP. The subject has numerous mastheads under the domain of ESP. We have telepathy, clairvoyance, telekinesis, premonition, deja vu, intuition. But I capsule the entire subject as the mysteries of the mind and explain it as the ability to utilize one's mental abilities, one's mental faculties to the maximum. You are all aware that there are some of us who tend to use just about 5 to 15% of our capability, while there is scope to use maybe 15 to 25%. Okay, without getting into any gory details, I shall now right away start off with some experiments and some demonstrations. I shall be inviting many of you to come up on this beautiful stage and participate. While you're up here, I would request complete cooperation and let's say pretty much interaction. In fact, to my mind, cooperation is the key word. If any of you decides to come up here and fool me or confuse me, you will succeed. You will succeed, I will fail, and well, I just might end up looking a little silly. But I'm sure that is not the objective of this evening. We are here to conduct experiments and for each of you to take back home an experience. And the last thing I need to keep on record is that for anyone who comes up here, nothing will be said or done to embarrass you or make you uncomfortable. So please feel free to come up and participate. And of course, what surfaces by default is that I have not planned anything with anybody, You come up and let us enact this little drama, No, I have not planned anything with anybody. You cannot build a reputation on that. So having established these as the ground rules, shall I say we are ready to start? Yes. Action. I just happen to notice some friends out here. Hemant is here, Bipin is out here, and of course Sudhir Bheda is there, So I have about maybe 5 or 7 friends out here. I would request you guys not to come up. Okay, because they might know that we are friends. So, okay, whom does one start with? At least for the very first presentation, Neha has suggested that to establish credibility, we will throw a ball in the audience. Whoever gets the ball, please throw it behind or sideways till it comes to a married couple. Many of you are here with their husbands and wives, right? Till it comes to a married couple. That married couple will come up. Are we clear? No. The first person who gets it has to throw it to somebody else. Throw. Yeah, now please throw it behind it to anybody else. If you really want to come up, you could. No issue. Oh, God, you guys know how to maneuver. What a stupid wife you have. Only one criteria. You have to be a happily married couple. Are you very happily married? Please come. Come. Marriage is a made in heaven. Right? Marriage is a made in heaven and dragged to hell. But I see you very happily. You look very happy. In fact, I was doing a show in this very auditorium about 2 months back, and just like you, a couple on the first, second row, the ball was tossed again to them. And this woman said, I want to come up, very excited, just 21-year-old girl, very happy about her marriage. So I said, ma'am, you have come up, you're married since how long? We have just come back from a honeymoon yesterday. Okay. So ma'am, maybe you could stand here. Tell me, do you believe in mind-to-mind communication? Do you believe in telepathy? I'm asking both. To some extent. Okay. I want you to see a small little video. I used to live in the US in 88, 89, 90, and I go now almost every second year. And during one of my last visits to San Francisco, I happened to visit this cognitive sciences laboratory in San Francisco. It's a government-funded organization. And I met up with those guys, and we had an interesting afternoon. They have given me a very interesting video which I wanted to see. Okay, play. This is James Potterswood, director of the video. He says something about telepathy.
Science or science fiction? What happens if this power falls into the wrong hands? Or is used as a weapon in warfare? Find out in the 5th dimension as we unravel the truth behind telepathy. Telepathy. The power to read minds, predict the future and see things without using our own senses. Something that flies in the face of the known laws of science. Could the these senses exist in humans, hidden deep in our brains? Based in San Francisco is the government-funded Cognitive Sciences Laboratory. Scientists here study psychic or psi anomalies. They're trained to be skeptical, but even some of them take telepathy seriously. James Spottiswoode is Professor of Physics and well-known critic of the paranormal.
There are experiments in telepathy or in the ability of people to transmit information from one person to another over a distance, which are extremely carefully done and very well researched and very carefully done statistics, and there is evidence from those experiments that such effects do exist.
Lights on, please. Yes, he says there is evidence to prove, please come this side, that such effects do exist. Yeah, please, both of you. Let me put it this way. Telepathy or mind-to-mind communication is not a very easy exercise. It is not possible for me or anyone to get into someone's mind and just pick up thoughts just like that. It is critical that you cooperate. It is very, very important that you cooperate singularly and collectively. While you throw across to me mentally, you tell me something only with your mind. Maybe a word, maybe an alphabet, or maybe in your case, the big day that you were married, your wedding anniversary date. Don't say it. Do you know your wedding anniversary date? You don't know? He knows it. Well, we had a couple again, and again they happily married, and we asked him for wedding anniversary date, he wrote the wrong date. And we had a small scene on stage. I'm going to give you this card, which says wedding anniversary. Okay? An identical card will surface up here. You will see it up here right now. I'm going to ask you to recall your wedding anniversary date. And I'm going to ask you to write it on the card, nice and bold. For example, do you think I know your wedding anniversary date? I don't know. In fact, I don't even know you. What's your name, sir? Raj what? Raj Vankawala. Vankawala meaning from Surat. Okay. As long as it's straight. Okay. Just kidding. I'm going to ask you to recall your wedding anniversary date. For example, if it was, let us say, 29th of, let us say, February. It's a very odd date. Okay. If it was 29th February, it's not 29th February, right? I would ask you to write the date, double check with her, okay? And then maybe you could keep it face down on this. No, there are no cameras here, okay, nothing at all. You could keep it face down on this table like this. And there is an airline privilege card. You can maybe cover it if you want to. You don't have to cover it if you want to. If you suspect that there's a camera in that, you don't have to do it. And maybe you can then cover it with a pen. The reason I asked you to write is A, you stay committed. You don't change your mind later and make me look silly on challenge mode. 2 is that you can share it and double check without speaking. Okay? At this point of time, I invite Neha. Neha supports me in my corporate training sessions and shows. After you have written your wedding anniversary date, after you double check, after you kept it face down and cover it if you want to, I will turn and I will ask you to stand here, look into my eyes, and only with your mind, tell me the date and tell me the month. Will you do that? So going back to my example, if it was, let us say, 29th February, this is how you tell me. You don't blurt it out. About 6 years back, I was doing a show in Singapore, and this lovely, handsome couple came up. I said, look into my eyes and only with your mind. Tell me the date. She says, 29th February. She killed it. Okay? So I'm on your side. I'm just making sure that you don't make a mistake. Okay? After which, I will stand here exactly in this posture. We are going to take this experiment one step ahead. I'm going to stand here in this posture and I'm going to say. I'm also telling you what I'm going to say and how I'm going to do it. I'll say, Neha, receive my thoughts. Write the date now. Write the month now. And let's see what Neha writes. Okay? Sirji, do you know him? You don't know him. See, he has. अच्छा, आपने अपना नाम लिखा है उसके ऊपर? कभी-कभी नाम लिखते नहीं है. हाँ? Okay. Sir, please see his name. The reason I ask you to write is A, you stay committed. 2 is, don't say it loudly. 2 is you can share it without speaking. You can share it without speaking. Okay? Have you got his name, sir? Have you got his name? Have you, उसका नाम आपको ध्यान में है ना? You are you. You could be Uday. You could be Uday. You could be, just throw me names with you. Just, if you know him, Upendra, you could be Upendra. You could be Uttam. You could be Ujjwal. You could be Umesh. You could be Ulhas. You could be Umakant. Huh? We were suggesting. Uddhav. You could be you, yes, it could be so many names. To my mind, you, UD, UL, you're Ulhas. Am I right, sir? Ulhas, you're a Gujarati. Jeet Gandhi or Gala. Ulhas Gala. Am I right, sir? ओके उल्लास जी आपने गाना लिखा है या कभी कभी लिखते नहीं हैं लोग गाना लिखा है कि आपने देखो अच्छा जो भी गाना है इनको दिखा दीजिए सबको प्लीज शेयर डोंट टॉक अबाउट डोंट से एनीथिंग जस्ट रीड आउट जस्ट रिमेंबर द सॉन्ग इन योर माइंड सी द सॉन्ग सी डू यू नो द सॉन्ग सर डू यू नो द सॉन्ग जस्ट सी सर डोंट से इट आई विल सजेस्ट सर डू यू नो द सॉन्ग आपको मालूम है कौन सा गाना है सर आपको भी मालूम है ओके अकॉर्डिंग टू HMV देयर आर 400,000 सॉन्ग्स रिकॉर्डेड टू डेट 100 years of cinema 400,000 songs have been recorded okay out of them from 1990 itself till the past 24 years 200,000 songs have been recorded और उसके पहले 200,000 songs. This song is one of the 400,000 songs, right? We have to try to identify the song. Sir, I'm going to use the power of suggestion. I'm going to suggest. Don't react. Are you watching? See how they give away. Sometimes somebody will just say yes or no or whatever. Sometimes they try to fool you. Okay? People try to fool me all the time. But sir, don't suggest this time. I'm going to suggest. Let us see the audience and catch. Don't react. Be again Mayavati statues. It's an old song meaning before 1990. You know, we had an old breed of singers and then we had the new breed of singers. You know, new breeders we had Ganjawala and KK and Kumar Sanu and all that. Old breed we had Mohammed Rafi and Kishore Kumar and Lata Mangeshkar and the whole breed. And around 1990 was actually the cutoff year. You know, many of them died before that. So 1990 was a cutoff year. So I'm going to suggest it's an old song, new song. Don't react. Okay, let us see the audience can make out. It's an old song. It's a new song. It's a new song. It's an old song. It's an old. Audience, tell me. They actually did not need your reactions. Okay, because my friend here knows the song and my friend here knows the song. It has to be technically an old song. I play the keyboards. I'm into music. You know, I play the keyboards and I keep in touch with the latest music also. So I know all the latest songs. So I'm familiar. But a lot of people don't know. So to my mind, it's an old song. Am I right? Yes or no? Yes or no? Okay. It's a solo, it's a duet, it's a solo, it's a duet, it's a duet, it's a solo, so give me a hand, sir. Give me a hand. It's a solo, it's a duet. Remember it's a solo. You remember it's a solo or a duet, you remember. He's nodding to both. So it's a duet, it's a solo. Don't say anything, sir. But you know whether it's a solo or a duet. It's a solo. Am I right, sir? It's a solo. It's a solo. No. I'm not one of those presenters who says, Talia Maro, I hate her. We never ask applauses. It's a male singer, it's a female singer, it's a male. You remember, right? It's a male. You remember it's a male in your deep in your heart. You remember male, female, male, female, male, male, male. So you remember it's a male singer or oh, he's singing the statue. He's singing the statue. This is very serious thing. Sanji, you know it's a male singer or a female. You might have worked with him also. You might have worked with her also. It's a male or a female. It's a male or it's a male. No, he's not on both. Male, female, female, not on both. I think it's a I like this guy. It's a male. It's a male. It's a male.
जया ट्रैवल से कहीं भी जाओ इंतजाम हो बढ़िया
इंडिया हो या पाकिस्तान बांग्ला श्रीलंका जापान कहीं भी जाओ चैन से जाओ
जया ट्रैवल जया ट्रैवल जया ट्रैवल जया जया ट्रैवल जया
Jaya Travel for lowest rates and service round the clock.
Jaya Travel, your safest bet. You've got a friend in Jaya.
To India or Pakistan, Bangla, Sri Lanka, Japan.
Great.
This is your
Round of applause for these great people.
Thank you very much. I just want you guys heard this jingle. We got this jingle in USA in about 78, 79. And I want to tell you this really good story that people used to come to my office, they bring their children in there and those children will come and young kids will come in the front of me and they'll sing this jingle. This jingle becomes so popular in Detroit and USA. So you just heard that glimpse of it. At this time I want to take a really bow to you guys. You are wonderful. What we are today because of all of you. So thank you very much. Keep up the good work. One thing I just want to make sure at the end, our hostess, Mansi, you've done a good job.
Thank
and
you
your
so
company, she is this whole thing was prepared in less than 2 weeks time and what we have come and I hope that you guys have enjoyed it and she did a very good job
Thank you so much.
comparing and putting all this whole thing together and she does have an ad company, she does a lot of shows and everything and I'm sure you guys know her. She used to be in a TV and also her company name is Soul Sutra, right? And they do a wonderful job and I do want to thank you again for wonderful 10 o'clock. So I think we can all make it. But again, thank you very much all people who are here. Really appreciate it. Thank you again.